Definition of the word.
Narrow.
Noun.
A narrow passage, especially a contracted part of a stream, lake, or sea. A strait connecting two bodies of water.
Example.
The narrows of New York Harbor.
Verb.
To reduce in width or extent. To contract.
Example.
We need to narrow the search. To get narrower.
Example.
The road narrows. To partially lower one's eyelids in a way usually taken to suggest a defensive, aggressive or penetrating look.
Example.
He stepped in front of me, narrowing his eyes to slits. She wagged her finger in his face, and her eyes narrowed. To contract the size of, as a stocking, by taking two stitches into one. To convert to a data type that cannot hold as many distinct values.
Example.
To narrow an int variable to a short variable.
Adjective.
Having a small width. Not wide. Having opposite edges or sides that are close, especially by comparison to length or depth.
Example.
A narrow hallway. Of little extent. Very limited. Circumscribed. Restrictive. Without flexibility or latitude.
Example.
A narrow interpretation. Contracted. Of limited scope. Bigoted.
Example.
A narrow mind, narrow views. Having a small margin or degree.
Example.
A narrow escape, the Republicans won by a narrow majority. Limited as to means. Straitened.
Example.
Narrow circumstances. Parsimonious. Niggardly. Covetous. Selfish. Scrutinizing in detail. Close. Accurate. Exact. Formed, as a vowel, by a close position of some part of the tongue in relation to the palate, or, according to Bell, by a tense condition of the pharynx, distinguished from wide.
Narrow. Narrow.
Narrow. Narrow.
Narrow. Narrow.
Narrow. Narrow.